Well, howdy there again, YouTube. It's Outland, and today I have a really cool review. This is the Sawyer Squeeze water filtration system. Now, just to give you a little preface, I've been looking for a water filter for quite a while, and I was holding out because of price. I looked at some pump filters. I almost bought the Katadyn, however you say it, the pump filter that they sell, and I also looked at an MSR filter. I just couldn't justify $80 at the time to spend on it. So, but I knew the importance of a filter, especially doing backcountry trips, backpacking. You gotta have water filtration. You have to have it, especially if you're doing summer hiking. Like right now, it's the 80s, and you run out of water, you're in a lot of trouble because you have to have water. So I saw this on the Backpacker Get Out More tour and didn't think that much of it. And then I saw another review on it. I actually saw Syntax 77's review of it, and I was like, man, you know what? I'm going to give it a whirl. It's a good price. I picked this up for about, I think, $40. I got a discounted REI, and I used my dividend towards it. So I ended up paying like $20 total for it. But supposedly it's the only water filter you'll ever need. It's, 1,000,000 gallons, it's pretty much indestructible as long as you don't freeze it. And it weighs 3 ounces, and it's really compact and light and easy to use. So let me take it out of the box here for you and show you. It comes with it. There's the squeeze bags. You get 3 of these squeeze bags. 3 different sizes, and in my mind, you really only need 1, probably, but they give you some different options. So you have the 32 ounce, 16 ounce, and the 64 ounce. Now, for my trips, I would probably just take the 64 ounce and maybe the 32 as a backup, and just completely fill that up and use whatever water I needed, and I'd have extra water. You can never have too much extra water. This is the actual filter itself. It's kind of an odd looking thing. It's kind of an odd looking device. It's not that big. Kind of looks like a water bottle itself. Yeah, that's the filter. That's it. It has a couple different options. You can get an adapter. You can plug this straight into your hydration system, so you could just filter. You could pour dirty water into your filtration system, which I don't recommend doing, and then drink right out of it. You can just hook the bag directly up to this, and what it has is this cap, just like a plastic water bottle or any kind of water in it. I have tested this out. As you can see, I've got some water pouring out of there. I have tried it out, and it seemed to work pretty well. It was a little difficult to get the water through with these squeeze bags. I did have to apply a little bit of pressure, but it's supposed to ease up the more you use it. Like the first few times it's difficult to use, and then it gets easier. So that's how I tested it out, and it did a great job. I was just using tap water, so I couldn't really tell how well filtered it was, but it seemed to be doing a good job getting the water through. The only other thing in this box included is this syringe, and this is just a medical grade syringe that they give you for back flushing it. And you can actually, if it gets clogged up or it starts performing really slowly, you can back flush with this, and they recommend doing that quite often. As long as you keep this thing back flushed and clean, supposedly it'll last you 1,000,000 gallons. The only negative things I've heard so far about this are the squeeze bags. Apparently these aren't the most durable things in the world. They're kind of fragile. You can't apply a whole lot of pressure to them or they will burst. They actually will rip. I don't know, I've heard that quite a few different places, which is kind of disappointing. But for my system, I'm going to be using a platypus platypus hoser bottle, and I'll probably end up switching out both ends with the platypus because I know those are durable and strong, and I use that as a dirty and clean version. Dirty and clean source and destination bags. But for now, I'm going to use what they gave me and try these out in the field and see how they turn out. Yeah, I haven't used this in the field yet, but you know, from what I can tell, this is a pretty darn good thing. At 3 ounces, is super light. That'll fit in just about any pack, and you know, you don't have to pump or anything. Again, you just have to collect the water, which could be a little bit challenging. You know, and then squeeze it through. You can drink, like I said, drink directly out of this. Put this in your pot. Put this in your hydration bladder, whatever you want to do. It's a darn good price, regardless. You know, so if it only lasts a little while for me, that's fine. It's worth the price. But that is it. That is the Sawyer Squeeze water filtration system. Again, they're $40-50 depending where you look. Just look around for a deal. Try it out, and leave comments. Let me know your thoughts. Have you used it? Do you have one? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Did it completely fail you in the backcountry, or did it work great? I would love to know people's thoughts on this, and I would just love to know what people think of it, and if they've gotten good use out of it before I take it out. I hope to take it out in the backcountry in the next month or so. So, all right, thanks a lot, everybody. Bye.